Okay, we're at Ringo Supermarket in Aguilar, Colorado. They're going to have gas station and another store and a True Value hardware store pretty soon, but we're going to 35 acres in Apishapa River Ranch. We're going to go 7 miles west of Aguilar and take a left. So we're going to take a left at the end of Main Street here in Aguilar, Colorado. I-25 is behind me about a couple miles. So Aguilar sits in between Trinidad, Colorado and Walsenburg. So we'll be taking a left at the end of Main Street, and we'll be going about 7 miles to Golden Era, Colorado, and then taking a left at the Spanish Peaks Inn. And then a couple more miles we'll go, and we'll take another left into Apishapa River Ranch. And we'll be going to the back of the ranch, and it's really nice back in there. And the land is very gentle and mild with tons of Ponderosa pine, and also views, really good views. A lot of tree clearing done to it. There's an RV shed with an RV in it, and a veteran rents that for $850 a month, and that'll be going for the next 4 years. And there's a septic and a cistern. There's power going right along the road. There's power pulled into the property, and there's a lot of different little sites and different roads you can make in the old roads that are already on the property and going through it. It's a really neat piece of property, and in this area you have herds of elk, about 250, and deer like nobody's business. So we're going west out of Aguilar right now, and I'll be showing you the drive as we get up to the little old town of Golden Era, Colorado. And if you keep going past Golden Era, you're going to be headed to the wildlife areas and national forest, and you can go many other ways through the county to the other wildlife areas. Towards the town of Golden Era, we'll be taking a left to go to Apishapa River Ranch. And this location, I can't emphasize how good it is. This is rolling hill area. It's easy to get off of I-25 to it. You're 25 minutes to Trinidad, you're an hour to Pueblo, and Colorado Springs an hour and a half, Denver 2 hours, 2.5 hours. When we get about 4 miles, you start to see the Sangre de Cristos in the background. Of course, the mountain lakes, national forests are up there, and the Spanish Peaks to our right, we'll see here in a minute, are wildlife areas, wilderness areas. I have it zoomed in, and you're almost seeing the size of what they look like, the views, when you're driving up. Golden Era is only a few more miles up here, and you have pavement. You have pavement all the way to Golden Era, so you only have about 4 miles of a year-round maintained road. In the subdivision itself, they have a volunteer group of people that throw in money to maintain the roads. It does have covenants, but they're not applicable for all intents and purposes because HOA or POA was never formed. There's an East Spanish Peak up in there. Elk and deer. See, this terrain is very mild. The land is actually right back up over there, but we have to drive up to the Golden Era and come around to it. You can see the Sangres in the background. When you see this hill, right at the top of this hill we're coming up to is the town of Golden Era. All it is the Spanish Peaks Inn now. We're almost to Golden Era. Now you can see the East Peak and the West Spanish Peak. And there's a road, when you get up here a little further past Golden Era, you take a right and it'll take you over Cordova Pass into Cachara. Cachara is up on Highway 12. You can hit Highway 12 coming out of Trinidad, and go through all the mountain lakes and stuff through Cachara and down to La Vida and back to 160. Anyway, when you see the Spanish Peaks Inn, I gotta zoom Now, you take a left onto 44, County Road 44. There's an RV park here at the Spanish Peaks Inn. We're going to cross the, I call it the Harosa Canyon Creek or river, and we're going to be going back up over in there. You see the sangres, and I'm going to zoom in so you can really see what they look like. We just passed Galner, and we're crossing the creek. This area, because of where the land's located, and it's close to this valley bottom here that we've been driving up from Aguilar, I would say about 200-300 foot water well, and you should get good water. Okay, we're leaving the bridge, just crossing the creek from Galner, and we're going to be taking a left right up here, and then the next left will take us into the ranch itself, the Apishapa River Ranch. After we cross the bridge, it's not really a left, you just stay on the main road. Ooh. You don't want to go right. Okay, you're going to see a road sign, Wrangler Trail. We're on County Road 44. It's just pretty in here. And yeah, it's called the Apishapa River down below. I've been here 22 years, and I called it Harosa. It's Harosa Canyon when you're going west out of Aguilar. And we're going to Apishapa River Ranch. So go figure. I think right here, yep, right after that house, take a left into Apishapa River Ranch. And there's a sign, all the mailboxes are here at the beginning of the ranch. Apishapa Lane. So we're gonna be driving back in here a ways, about, I don't know, 2 miles. So you just stay on the main road. You could take a right, and that goes another part of the ranch. So you stay on Apishapa Lane. We're gonna start seeing the Sangre de Cristos and the Spanish Peaks back this direction. See the Spanish Peaks, the Sangre de Cristos. And we have these views from the property we're going to. So when you see this big open meadow valley and you see all that beauty, elk and deer, it is nuts over here. But anyway, we're going to take a right up here by this white building. Okay, we're going to take a right. When you see that, now we're going to go back here about another mile. Turkey. Hey, turkey. Turkey, turkey, turkey. Okay, once you start to see this gray gravel, we're going to be curving around, and we'll be at the property in about, shortly. Alright, we're curving around, gray gravel ends, and right up on the left is going to be the first entrance. There's 2 entrances to this property. So it's so mild, you can do so much with it. It's going to be on the west side of the property, the road, and we're headed north right now. We drove up from Aguilar way down in the valley down there. Okay, when you start to see the logs, the split rail logs, this is the property to the south. And you start seeing the split rail log fences made out of all the trees that were cleared off of this property. We are sitting on the southeastern corner right now, looking down into it. The first entrance is right here, and the next one's around the curve. Okay, we just left the entrance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to drive through most of this land, and I'll get out and hike at different places. So now we're starting to look north, where the bulk of the property is that direction. You have a Connex cargo container here. He's going to take this one, but he has another one. He'll replace it. So he made a lot of road cuts in different places on this property. You can see on the map, on the picture, this goes to a little cul-de-sac turnaround place. This is the RV, covered RV, where the veteran lives for $850 a month. So really nice. You can, and the thickness of the trees, you can use all 35 of these acres mostly. I'd say about 25, at least 25 acres or more. Most places in the mountains, you only get about an acre to 5 acres that you can use. You can see the power coming in down to the RV site, and there's a cistern up here, 1,000 gallons, 1,200 gallons, concrete, and then there's a septic that facilitates the RV. You have a couple sheds, and the views are to the west that we're going to be getting out and looking at. We're going to walk over to the deck. Anyway, he had this cut out, and there's a little graveled cul-de-sac. And he cleared out so many trees, that's what he built the front fence with. Okay, see the deck over there? That's where we're headed. It's like a Boy Scout camp in here. The southern boundary line is just through the trees over there, about the top of the hill, a little bit further. Pretty close. You can see the Spanish Peaks like nobody's business. We came from up there. Sangre de Cristos. Nice little area. Go on top. Okay, you don't want to step on that, but this is nice. You can see the sangres through the trees over here, and I don't have it zoomed in, but I'll zoom it in here in a second. This used to be all trees through here, and this land with all these small trees could be thinned a lot more. You just open it up and it'd be beautiful. So I'll show you what the mountains really look like. Okay, I'm going to head to other portions of the property towards the north side, walk down here in a little bit, and then fly the drone over. Before we jump in, this is the road we came in on. It's nicely graveled. We're going to be driving down here, but from over here you're looking north into the property. Nice pad site. You can see how gentle it is going all the way through here. There's another entrance that we'll go in. Takes you to the northern side of the property. There's power that's already been designed to pull to that northern side. Be a great place for Airbnb or just anything you want to do. The RV, the veteran owns. This is the cistern, 1,200 gallons, I believe. You pull up here, and like I say, in this area, doing a water well is not difficult. About 300 feet, 200-300 feet. Okay. Show you where the septic is. Power coming in here to this point in the property. Sangres. The septic is on this side. Runs out this direction. Couple small sheds. They stay. And the viewing bench or deck is right over there. All this used to be as thick as this. Keep doing this on this land. It'll be something. Already is. He went all the way down there. And there's cell phone service here. It's good. In this area of the Golden Air Valley, Apishapa River Valley, it can be tough in different spots. You can see the viewing area over there. And you got the Sangres and the Spanish Peaks like nobody's business. And you could do the same all along this front edge, and you're going to see all the views. Yeah, this is terrible. This is crazy. What a lot of work to get this. Yeah, I zoomed in a little bit at the rocks down here at the base. And that's basically how big the mountains look. Cleared all the way out to the end of this thing too. Couple nice benches. Yeah, all that cleared area. Okay, we're leaving there. Looking for the old road going down through here. Looks like that right there. If it isn't the old road, I can still drive through here. Yep, that's the old road. Widen out a little bit. There's where we were. Going right on that point, that's where we're going. That's where the road's going. You can go right here and take you down that valley right there, and then you'll come up on where the northern gate is. We were up there. This is going to take us deeper to the west, down into the track. This would be neat anywhere in here to do anything. So with that old road, you've got another nice spot right here. This is naturally open. You can see it on the aerial. If you look, there's a spot down here when you follow the old road. We were up there where those rocks are, looking at the views. You'll still see views down here. You'll see the west and east Spanish Peaks. So the land still takes off and goes down there. Okay, we're coming back up, and I'm gonna fly my drone. and then when I'm driving out, I'll show the north gate. There's a nice canyon here with a bunch of sandstone formations all along the rim down in there. It's not too steep. Chain up. Here's the address. So we just came through the main gate, and this would be the way you go out. We're gonna take a left, go down here a little bit and see everything on the left. Another nice meadow right in here. And there's not a gate, but this is the eastern road that goes down into the property on the other side of the canyon we were driving by. Here's the northeast corner boundary, and there's a power pole there. There's already, with the engineers and stuff, you could draw power down in here by about 2-3 poles. Okay, so we're done, and I want to thank you for watching. And if you're seeing this anyplace else than my website, please go to ranchviews.com. ranchviews.com. I do this with all my properties. Very good. You're gonna have to come see it, see the rest.